Hey, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a little bit of an introduction to our family and to me and why we're doing the YouTube channel. I am Robin. I am a mom of 4 children. We came about our family in a little bit of an unorthodox kind of way. My oldest is my biological son, and our 3 youngest were adopted through foster care. Make sure that you leave a comment below with any questions that you'd like to know about us. I can cover it in future videos. Make sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up on this video, and then hit the little bell on the bottom because then you get to be the first to know when our videos are released. My husband and I have been together for 10 years. We have been married for 6 years, and instead of going on a traditional honeymoon, we started the foster care process with our classes 1 week after our wedding. We chose to go the foster care route because we wanted kids, but we're kind of past the age of when I wanted to do it biologically, especially considering it probably needed some medical help because it wasn't happening naturally. And we looked into private adoption, and it seemed like a really great option, but it didn't feel like it fit our family and our desires and how we work. And so one day it was kind of just an aha moment. We decided that foster care would be a really good option because we can foster and help a child while we wait for the one that we get to adopt. And we knew that that probably wouldn't be the first or even the second child that came into our home, but you know, no matter which route we went, there was going to be a wait. There was going to be time of not knowing what was going to happen next, and we could at least be waiting and helping somebody who needs a home. So we became foster parents, and it was 100% a roller coaster ride. We did not adopt the first child that came into our home, but we did adopt the second and the 4th and 5th. No, that's totally wrong. So we adopted the second child that came into our home long-term. We're talking long-term placements, not just doing respite or emergency respite. But we adopted the 2nd, the 5th, and the 9th children who have come into our home. And then after we adopted our final 2, we actually closed our home to focus on the family that we have. And by closing our home, that means we closed it as a foster home because it's a lot to bring more children in when the children that we have are trying to get acclimated. And so now we are seasoned parents. I've been a parent for 20 years and I still have one in diapers. Yeah. I'm really hoping that comes to an end really, really soon. That will probably be one of our topics. That would be a good video, huh? Potty training. Every parent's worst nightmare. So our oldest, as you saw in our first video, is in college, and he's my biological son, and my husband adopted him, and so now he's his legal child as well. So technically all of our children are adopted. The next oldest is our 10-year-old, and he was our last one adopted. And then the next oldest is our 5-year-old, and then we have a 3-year-old. And you're going to meet all of them in this video. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I became a stay-at-home mom because we had a foster child who didn't do so great in daycare, and my job just happened to have been closing at the time, so it was perfect timing. And I just haven't gone back because We have a lot of kids who still need me at home. We have 3 dogs. Tallulah. We've had Tallulah the longest. We've had her since she was 1 year old. And then we have Ithaca, who we've had since he was 5-ish. That's a guess by the vet. And then we have Roxy, who we got from being a puppy. And she's our newest addition, and she is only about 4.5 months old. And then, of course, we have the Golden Girls, our 4 chickens in the backyard, and we are really, really hoping to bring home maybe 2 more this spring. So that'll be another video. Because baby chicks are adorable. We are vegetarian. What does vegetarian mean? It means we don't eat meat. Yes, we eat eggs. Yes, we eat cheese because it's delicious. We are vegetarians, everybody except for my husband. The smaller children have just been vegetarians their whole lives, and the 2 older ones came about it on their own. They just came to me one day and said, I want to be a vegetarian too, Mom, and I said, great, welcome aboard. We've never forced it on any of the kids. Elliott likes to sneak meat once in a while just because he thinks that it's funny and because he likes to rebel a lot, but I don't get mad at them because I want them to be able to explore that if that's what they want to do. It's nothing that we force on them. My husband is not a vegetarian. He eats vegetarian for the most part because I do the cooking and shopping, and yeah, because he loves us enough to do that for us. And because he just doesn't mind. He's a good guy. We homeschool. Okay, we homeschool our 2 youngest. The 5-year-old is doing a kindergarten type of curriculum, very laid back this year because he's not technically needing to be in school until next year because he just missed the cutoff by 1.5 months around here. And then the 3-year-old likes to do homeschool when he does, so she does her own little activities, but it's all very laid back. Obviously, because she's only 3, so she doesn't really have to learn anything other than through play. Our 10-year-old goes to public school. He really enjoys it and does well there. And then my oldest went to public school his whole life and is now in college. Dorian is my oldest, and he is what a lot of people call a unicorn child because he was so sweet and so easy to raise and is so laid back, and we never really had any major problems with him. Dorian has a really good head on his shoulders. He's very responsible and funny, and he is my biological son. I raised him by myself for 10 years, so it was just me and him against the world for most of his life. So we have a really good relationship. He's off to college, but we still talk a lot and we still text a lot. Name, age, and coolest thing about you.
My name is Dorian. I'm 20 years old.
Yep, that's pretty cool. Hi, Alice.
You're right, I am the coolest part about you.
What's your major?
Computers.
Computer programming?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you wanted to do this for?
I don't know, like forever.
Like your whole life?
That's the same thing, really.
Alright. So how long have you wanted to do web design?
Web design, never.
Sorry, no. How long?
Literally never.
How long have you wanted to do video game design? Sorry.
Since the day I was conceived. Since I was brought upon this dark void of a planet.
That's interesting. Alright.
It's the one spark of light I have that keeps me going forward.
Alright,
That
emo
mouse.
Dorian.
Rude.
So, what does a day in the life of Dorian look like?
This. Except in sweatpants.
You're not wearing sweatpants now?
No.
Oh, you dressed up for us.
I
for
dressed
me
to
and
impress.
well, mission accomplished. Nora is our youngest. She's 3. She is sweet as pie and my easiest child right now that lives at home. Which I feel very lucky that she is, because usually the girl is the sassiest and the hardest. So far, so good. Nora! Go by Daddy. Elliott is 5 years old. He is very high energy and very, very fun. He is constantly going. He is constantly eating. He is constant. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Elliott, and I'm 5 years old.
Very good. And what's your favorite thing to do?
Play with my remote control fire truck.
That's fun. And what's your favorite color?
Green
Good color.
and white and blue.
Do you have like a favorite shape or number or letter? No? Okay. Do you
But I do like hearts.
you like hearts? That's a good shape. I like hearts too.
Here's a pup.
Do you have like a joke or anything you want to tell? Okay.
Mom!
Is there something that you would rather be doing right now? What?
Playing on my tablet.
All right, I'll let you go do that. I love you.
Love you.
Can you look at me and say that? Come back here.
Love you. Bye. Are you going to post on Facebook?
On YouTube.
Okay.
Thomas is 10 years old. He loves to read. He loves to run and play outside. And he loves to tell corny jokes. He'll tell you one today. What's your name, age, and something really cool about you?
My name is Thomas. I am 10 years old. And a cool thing about me is probably that I like to read a lot.
That is really cool, Thomas. What's your favorite subject in school?
Yale English Language Arts.
Will you tell me one of your good jokes?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Ooh.
Who, who?
Ooh.
Who, who?
Ooh.
Who, who?
Ooh.
Who, who?
Ooh.
Is this the punchline to the joke?
Supposed to say,
Are you an owl? We have some special needs kids and we have some typical kids. So our family is not typical. But it is full of love and it is ours. And we love it and we wouldn't change anything about it. Alright, a little bit about me. I was born in California. I was raised by my grandparents. And I have a twin sister who is my best friend. And I have a brother who's only a year and 2 weeks younger than I am. Do the math. My mom basically had triplets. And I got married when I was really young and got pregnant when I was 20, divorced by 22. And I kind of did things backwards. I got married and had a kid, got divorced, and then went to school. My husband and I have been together for 10 years. 10 years of this. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Just kidding. I like to do crafts. Our wedding was actually all DIY. We did all our decorations and it was in our backyard. I started a YouTube channel because I was out one night and this lady just said, you should do a YouTube channel. And I was like, all right, done, bam. She said that her and her husband watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I was telling her that we have chickens and we homeschool and we adopted through foster care, and she's like, wow, you guys should have a YouTube channel because you have a lot to talk about. And oh, and we camp. I'll talk about camping. We just bought a camper last year, and it's a pop-up. So we've been camping as much as possible. We also got kayaks and stand-up paddle boards, and we really like hiking and just being outdoors. Elliott is really hyper, and he does really well outdoors. Kind of calms him, I think. Playing in the water and running through fields. They're great outlets for him, so we do it as much as possible. We named our channel Bird's Tender Nest because our previous channel was called Bird's Nest is Full. Our family now, our initials actually spell out tender, which is really funny. Thomas, Elliott, Nora, Dorian, Eli, and Robin. And then the nest part is pretty well described in our description. A friend of mine worded it perfectly that I could never do again. Our nest is our home, and it's our family, and it's who we are, and it's how we raise our kids. Our videos are going to be released every Tuesday because I tried Monday and it's not attainable. I try to get too much done on the weekends, and I can't edit and do videos by Monday. So it's going to be every Tuesday, so make sure you check. Make sure you hit that bell so you don't have to check, because YouTube will automatically remind you, hey, Bird's Tender Nest just loaded a video. Go check it out. So thanks for coming along with us and getting to know all of us, and we'll see you next Tuesday. I was born in California, raised in Ohio. Okay, I got nothing, babe. Like, cut. I like to drink wine and drink coffee, and that's how I get through the day. The beginning of the half is coffee, the second half is wine, and that's how you know day from night. But what's in my hand? Just kidding. Just kidding. That's our family. Love them or leave them. Just kidding. Let's leave them. Just kidding. I'm not going to say see you next Tuesday.
You should.
I should. See you next Tuesday. I'm not mature enough to say that.
Robin loves to crack herself up.
Okay. I got nothing else to say.